And we're in. I'm not gonna cut this, but okay. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and this is tips and tricks, or just how to really approach FL Studios if this is your first time. Is that how am I supposed to say it? I'm not sure, but if you're using FL Studios for the first time, you're a beginner, and your screen looks like this, you're like, how do I set up my actual DAW? For in this case, is FL Studios. So you could tell I purposely put them out of order. So now we can name them by each actual icon. So if we go to the top in the middle, we got this, which is your metronome. And then this is more of, I'm not really sure what that actually does. 3, your countdown. From when you record, which is right here. This is when you make melodies, like you're using the piano, and if you want to add a counter melody, it like blends in with the other recording. If not, it puts that other recording, it deletes the first one you did, and then the counter melody you did, it goes round top and it deletes the rest. So that's what sucks. And most importantly, before we actually get more to these icons, it's to the ones middle right, which is the first one, the view playlist, which I like to call arrangement because that's where you arrange your music. So top right, you can expand it more. Now it looks like this. Next video, I'll explain how you got this blue color, turquoise, dark blue, right? And then let's say we take that off. Now we got your piano roll, which is where you could put your melodies, right? Play. You could just insert them easily. So we could take that off. And this is channel rack, so this is where you can make the beats, right? And actually, put 1 and 1. So metronome 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So it's like to actually count to see if you're on time for your beats. And now next is your mixer. So this is where you're gonna mix all your music. And by the way, well, usually when I first started, it usually has a limiter, right? Like that. I think it's like that, but usually I take it off. What most people like to do is put a soft clipper, no change, or if you level your beats very well and blend them very well, then you don't need nothing on your master. And this is more for like stuff on the side. So this is all the packs I have. This is like project picker, yeah, where all your plugins be. So these are all the plugins I have. This is tempo tapper. So let's say I want a more slower beat. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it catches, it like matches the actual taps you're playing. And yeah, got 167 BPM. And touch controller. Oh, this is like when you use your MP, or like, yeah, your touch pads to make beats with the pads, and then you go 1, 2, 3. So that's that. And honestly, that was a very quick explanation of the video. It's just 3 minutes, but we could go longer. So actually, let me show you how you can make a beat. So if you're going for a more trappier beat, of course that's usually like 160. So let's go to Prod. I think that's his spell's name. So let's get a kick. That's a very punchy kick. So usually, so 1. And now let's get you a clap. Like this one. So now it's 116. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's very quick. 1, 2, 3. So the 3's right here. 1, 2, 3. So that's where you place your clap. So on the 3. And now for your hi-hats. And by the way, you can go to, I'm not sponsored, but at Somatics, they have free what's called sample packs and a lot of free stuff you can use. Also free plugins too. The ones that you've seen that are very popularized, they have like something similar to that, which is very cool. So we got hi-hats. So a cool trick, hopefully it shows, but like you right click this and you put 2-step. If not, you could draw it in. So you go here, 1, 2, 3, okay, 4. So it's like I'm skipping one, and that's like a 2-step. A 4 would be removing the ones in the middle. Right? I think I did that right. Yeah, I did that right. And then adding them back. And then of course everything. So 2-step. 4th step, and then I think 8th step, which is this, and then everything. So that's trap. If we're going more reggaeton, let's say, then we could get. You see, this is for cymatics right here. We're gonna play. They have Bad Bunny. All their packs have been used by famous people like Bad Bunny himself. That's why it's called Bunny. So let's get a kick. So our kick, our snare. Do this one, and then your hi hat. So for this one, it's not gonna go. No, it's not gonna do that. Of course, it's a reggaeton. So if you remember with the metronome, you go 1. So it's 1, 2. So with this, we could. This is our tempo. So 160 is more fast, and then we go more lower to like 96. That's more slower. So now we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, which is the tercio, which is 3. So 1, 2, 3. So now we go. Now you hear that reggaeton bounce. You see, it's not on the actual 2. That's how it sounds. But since it's reggaeton, stuff is offbeat, but it sounds good, you know. Of course, you can have some stuff offbeat, and it will actually give it that bounce. And also, by the way, since we're here in the channel rack, this right here, this button, I'm highlighting here, is the swing knob. So this is where it like locating. That's where it like makes it a bit off the grid. So we go to the piano roll, right click, piano roll, or click here for your piano roll. Oh no, it doesn't move it, but it gives it that swing. So without it, with it, and this is with it fully. You could tell it does that overlapping. So yeah, behind the 2, middle, boom, bam, and just like that, you have reggaeton beat. And then of course put your 3. This is pretty cool. Another cool trick now that I'm here too is we control left click and select down, and press Control L. It sends everything to the mixer channel. Now in the master, you could put a soft clipper, and it gives it that punch that you need really. So now that I have that, we could check right here. See, gives that. So this is without it, and then this is with it. And I didn't change nothing, and that's my master. So if you want to learn more FL Studio stuff, subscribe, like, follow, share. Let's do this.